Exploring constants and variables. Okay, now now that you know the difference between simple data types that Swift supports, let's look at how to store them so you can do operations on them later. You can use constants or variables. Both are containers that have a name and can store values. But a constant's value can only be set once and can't be changed once it is set. You must declare constants and variables before you can use them. Constants are declared with the let keyword and variables with the var keyword. Okay, so let's do a couple exercises showing how to do this. Since you may not have access to a Mac, we're gonna use Notepad++ to type in the code, and then we will use program iz.com's web-based compiler to run the code. So go ahead and open up your Notepad++, click on language, go to S, and then select Swift. You may have noticed that the names for constants and variables start with a lowercase letter, and if there is more than one word in the name, every subsequent word starts with a capital letter. This is known as camel case. You don't have to do this, but this is encouraged as most experienced Swift programmers adhere to this convention. And this applies not to just Swift programmers, but just in programming and programmers in general. Okay, so let's add the following code to your document. Okay, first let's enter a comment. Examples of constants. Let the answer be ultimate question is equal to 42. Let pi is equal to 3.14159. Let my name equal to um, John Smith. Now these are examples of constants. In each case, a container is created and named and the assigned value stored. Now to declare variables, let's enter a comment, examples of variables. Var current temperature in Celsius is equal to 27. Var my age is equal to 50. I'm not actually 50, but it's just an example. Var my location equals to home. These are examples of variables. Similar to constants, a container is created and named in each case, and the assigned value is stored. You should see the stored values displayed in the results area. So in order to see the results, we will need to use the print command or function and enter our constants in there. So let me enter two more print functions. pi, my name, and let's do the same thing for the variables. And now we run it. The meaning of life is 42. What is the value of pi? 3.14159. My name is John Smith. What is the temperature? 27. I am 50 years old. Looks like I have an extra space in there. And I am currently at my home. Okay, let's go ahead and save our file. And we're going to call this data types. Data types. And if we look at the file itself, data types.swift. Nope. Since we selected the language for Swift, when we save it, Notepad++ automatically adds the Swift extension to our file. Okay, now let's see what happens when we declare a Boolean. So I'm going to enter let is raining is equal true and is raining is equal false. So let's try and run that. Here I'm declaring a constant called it's raining and declaring it to be true. And then I'm trying to reassign the value from true to false. So let's go ahead and run this code. We run it. Boom. Error. It's raining is equal to false. Cannot assign to value is raining is a let constant. It's because it's telling us that it's raining is already it's a constant and it's already declared as true. Note change let to var to make it mutable. So let's change let to var for variable and let's run it again. And now we don't have any errors. Print is raining. Okay, and then let's run this. True and false. If I change it to let to make it a constant again, get the same error. Using type annotation to specify a type. Okay. Let's go ahead and enter var restaurant rating colon double is equal to 3. Here you specified restaurant rating has a specific type double. Even though you assigned an integer to restaurant rating, it will be stored as a floating point number. Swift is a type-safe language. It checks to see whether you're assigning values of the correct type to variables and flags mismatched types as errors. Let's see how this works. In this case, I have commented out the is raining so that this does not give us any problems. So go ahead and type in restaurant rating is equal to good. And what's going on here is, since we've previously declared restaurant rating as a double and assigned it the value of 3, here we are trying to replace the double value of 3 to the string character, the string value of good. So copy this code. So just copy the code and paste it in our compiler. And we get an error. Error, cannot find restaurant rating in scope. Restaurant rating is equal to good.